What it do, my fools? It's your homeboy Kyutwo now, so what's another episode of Pokémon Legends Unknown Alphabet. um, I'm going to continue on with the story. Before I do that, though, I wanted to show that I did change the move set while I was off camera. Since I have Earthquake, um, I would still like to actually make this a little better, but honestly, I don't think I really have anything to truly make this better. This is mostly because Camerupt itself is a relatively slow Pokemon. Um, as for this, I do have Surf on here, which does work well against ground types, as I was using it against ground types. Um, Draining Kiss, however, is good enough. Is good to get Raichu's life back up. I guess the other thing about Surf is that it's a motion that actually lets Raichu goes across the screen. Hmm. It might be better for me to keep this and instead give Raichu a hold item that would allow him to get more HP. The only other thing is that I don't know what other hold items I may have. The leftovers would probably be good, but I don't even know if leftovers are in this game. Now, the whole point was to get Earthquake on Gyarados, which we have, so we're good there. I believe this is probably the best move set for Rosalina, mostly because of the charm. Perish Song seems to be very effective, at least more in the wild Pokemon sense, catching wild Pokemon. But I could potentially use it during battle as well. And oddly enough, Venusaur can learn Earthquake as well. So allow Venusaur to go up against Steel types. So Hungar has a chance to take out different types of Pokemon. I don't know what the ZR does. Oh, it just pulls up his stats. Okay. So, with all of this underway, let's head over. I just haven't taken a cab yet. Why don't I actually take a cab? just as a major location. Yeah, just take me over to Quasartico. Say, boss, did you know that the prison tower has been remodeled and renovated a few times? I hear its skeleton, framework, the insides, whatever you call it, is pretty old. I didn't know that you actually got information. I didn't know you got information when you took a cab. Maybe I should have been taking more cabs. Anyway, here we are. You're both here. Good. I'm sorry for the urgent summons. What's the matter? What did you need me and Q2 for? I'm afraid I don't have any answers. I was merely tasked with reaching out to you. President Jet is waiting inside. She'll be the one to explain. Ma'am, I brought team is leader Tani and her teammate Q2 as well. Thank you both for sparing me some of your time. Tani, Q2, the two of you helped me out of a difficult situation the other day, along with that gentleman from the Rust Syndicate. I'm sorry I failed to properly express my appreciation sooner. So, it wasn't true, right? What that trainer was saying. You mean his claim that the Pokemon flocking to Lumoise are part of some plot by our company? Of course that's incorrect. Truly, the extent of our involvement in this entire affair is the use of our holotech barriers. These barriers encircle the wild zones and keep wild Pokemon from damaging their surroundings. There is a certain issue, though, because you put um, resident houses and businesses within those wild zones. People still have to try to get in there if they want their food or if they want their sleep, their personal belongings and stuff. And if they're not prepared to walk up in there with a wild Pokemon, they're just gonna die. Truth be told. So there's still concerns. Pretty significant concerns, in my opinion. And simply, though, we are intending to prevent wild Pokemon that undergo rogue mega evolution from causing widespread damage. I mean, I kind of feel that something's a little untruthful there. Because why are they releasing Megastones if that's true? I mean, it seems more plausible that someone's giving them Megastones or forcing that on them. Makes sense. After the incident 5 years ago, Lumio City was a hemorrhaging people, and property values were in free fall. This is why the urban development plan was established, but it was a risky venture. The mayor could not find businesses willing to take on the project, and so it fell to my company, Quasartico. The initial plan was to create a city that belonged to both people and Pokemon, a place where wild Pokemon could live along humans. There were concerns for some unease with the idea, even those with no ties to the city. Still, there was a noble undertaking worth pursuing. That's a sick image right there. But when we were investigating Prism Tower to plan for repairs and improvements, we became aware that something we had not anticipated. The tower was emanating a peculiar energy. That is when we also began detecting that strange power, what we call mega power, in all corners of Lumio City. At the same time, wild Pokemon were flocking to this city in droves, as if drawn to this power. And now we have rogue mega evolution. If this dire phenomenon becomes commonplace, the people will abandon Lumios once more. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of surprised that people haven't already started leaving in massive numbers. Don't worry, Team Miz will get all this under control. Thank you for that, young lady. I did hear. Oh, it's him. Thank you for that, young lady. Beg pardon, ma'am. It seems I've been called for. If you will excuse me for just a moment. It is thanks to Vinny that I came to know of Oz, which also led me to your group, Team Miz, and to me asking so much of you children now. As if we wouldn't want to help save the people of at Pokemon Lumios. We're glad to help, right, Q2? I say we'll protect everyone. I don't know about the future of Lumios. Thank you both. I wish to make this city where people and Pokemon truly can live together. I still feel like that's a very big improbability considering the differences of what Pokemon and people need. Help make that dream a reality. We certainly will. Which means we better get to work right away. Thanks for having us. One last question before you go, Tawny. If you don't mind me asking, that jacket of yours, where did you obtain it? It was my mom's. I keep it to remember her by. I see. Forgive me, I just thought it looked familiar somehow. If you remember where you might have seen it, please let me know, ma'am. I came here to Lumio searching for someone. Your memory could be the clue I need. Now, if you'll excuse me, please, one more moment of your time. I've just been briefed about the latest readings. We detected concentrations of mega power. I will email you all of the details as usual. Leave it to us. That is what Team is here for. We're going to make Lumios a city that people and Pokemon can share, like you were saying, ma'am. Come on, Q2. We're heading back to the hotel. Time for another strategy meeting. So, when I first started this game, part of me did think that maybe Tawny was President Jet's daughter. Oh, Megastones, I was going to come over here anyway, but he just gave me a bigger reason to come over here. Let's see. I don't have the Lopunite. Gyarados, let's see. What all we have here. Can't believe I forgot about Mega Aerodactyl. Hey, Clefairy Blight. And that one's 240. Between the two, I'd rather have the Clefairy Blight at least first. And I guess we'll have to get more crystals for the Punite. I can't remember if I actually do have a Clefable. I know I should have a Clefairy, I believe. Hold on. Pokédex. What I wanted to do. Oh wait, or was it? No, I need to go to the box. There's a searching. Okay. Alright, I caught a Mega. I mean, not a Mega, I mean I don't like the fact that its special attack is lowered because of its nature. And this is well, I have Moonstones, I believe. I think I have Moonstones. Trying to remember where the stones are. I don't have Moonstones. Oh, I have 1. I don't want to just waste it on that. Clefairy. So I mean, if you need Clefairy, I would rather use it on this one. So let's go ahead and take the satchel. I will use the Moonstone on my own Clefairy. And now we shall slap Clefairyite, Clefableite on Clefable. And we will check out, see. Is it nighttime? Wasn't it daytime a moment? I go, well, it'd be better if I went to an actual wild Pokemon area. That'd be safer. Plus, I should have all of my points, right? Yeah, all of my points are here. Well, we have a Bellsprout. Now, I want to check the summary and see. It is, in fact, fairy flying. Interesting. That probably was a bad idea. Yeah, that was a bad idea. I forgot that Clefable doesn't learn moves as it levels up. I don't think Clefable does. Check. These seem genuinely the same. I think all I don't have is amnesia. Yeah, all I don't have is amnesia, really. Oh, mystical fire. I don't have mystical fire. A mystical fire would be a lot beneficial, but I guess that ain't happening for me. Well, that's. Oh, infant station. I can't lock. I can't switch because of infant station. So the other thing about infant station is that it's supposed to be the same as um, fire spin and whirlpool, but for some reason they decided, nah, we're gonna. Roll out me. All right. Just wanted to check. Though it may not have been the smartest move, but at least I know. Ugh. Nature relaxed. I'm trying to relax right now. At least I know that it does go into flying. So any flying type moves actually would be fairly beneficial. But unfortunately, I don't see them. May have to go look for them somehow. Anyway, suppose it's time we head on back Hotel Z. So why did Vinny call you over to Quasartico? I guess the president just wanted us to know they've got our backs and appreciate our work. She says she's coming on our help. She's counting on our help to take care of the Rogue Mega Evolution Pokemon. And then, though, did you hear from Vinny about Rogue Mega Evolution reports for us to look into? That we did. And that supposed means it's time for another strategy meeting. I'm trying to remember. I was wondering if I could actually. I can. Can I do this in my bedroom? I thought when I came in here. Oh no, my bedroom's 202. I thought when I came in here I couldn't put a Pokemon out. Yeah, I can't use a Pokemon in my own room. Well, I can't use it here either. I guess I can use one here. Let me go to the roof. I can use one out here. And dawn is already approaching. I don't think that I was outside at night that long. Alright, let's just get this over with. Don't tell Tawny this, though she's standing 5 feet away from us. But this team of ours is starting to grow on me. I'm gonna save rogue Pokemon to become the strongest Mega Evolution user. While I'm at it. Let's start the strategy meeting. Here's the new info from Vinny. Our first concern is the Dragonite. Ugh. Should probably take that one out before people die of horror from it. How ugly it is. I mean, it wasn't like necessarily ugly before, but geez, you have to put wings in its ears. Like not just wings, like freaking giant eagle ass wings. What the hell were they thinking? We got a Tyranitar. Jeez, that's almost equally as bad. At least not visually. Just stasis wise. Well, the Starmie seems like the best one to go to. All three of those can be difficult to tackle, even when they haven't Mega Evolved. Just giving Starmie a hell of a lot of credit there. I mean, Starmie was badass. Gen 1. After that, like, I don't. Well, it's not like we don't know what happened to Starmie. Nothing happened to Starmie. It's just other Pokemon were much more viable than Starmie. Ain't nobody seen a Starmie on a tournament team. I want to say Gen 3 is probably the last time anyone's possibly seen a Starmie on a team. Means they'll be extremely tough customers when Rogue Mega Evolution sets in. Do you feel up to this Q2? Man, let's just go ahead and take care of the first two. Mostly because they need to actually be taken care of. More of a respect or a disrespect kind of a way. People only pick those types of Pokemon because of type advantage and stats. But the type of Pokemon people pick when they don't want to actually train. They want to be Pokemon trainers without training. So everything is simply based on the same type of moveset. Tyranitar could be used in a more generic, not generic way, but a more versatile way. That's like a wall in some sorts. But most people would rather just use it, mostly because of Sand Tomb. Well, actually, I guess most people do use it as a wall. Mostly with Sand Tomb, trying to counter Sunny Day and Rain Dance and what other weathers they're out there besides ice, snow. And I do mean that when I say ice, snow, since they're different types of weather conditions. We've called so many rogue Pokemon. Team Miz is a well-oiled machine. I say you. I feel like I'm most of that well-oiled machine since I'm the one doing all the work. Well, most of it anyway. You'll take on the Dragonite. You'll take on the Tyranitar. He's got the fighting type, so he's good to go on that. In fact, he ought to be able to take it out himself. And I'll stand by and help the Starmie and Blues. You want to get inspired. You want to see what this Starmie can do. You don't want me to actually take it out. She's probably going to be super inspired once she sees that thing actually use two of its legs like human legs. You always seem to leave the heaviest load on your shoulders, Q2. Neither one of those answers are appropriate. This is the better one because it just says I can handle it. It doesn't necessarily mean I appreciate it or anything. Just notice these giant ass pins on the table. I'm counting on us to heal up your Pokemon before we get into battle. Alright, let's move out. Anyway. Oy. Dealing with some... I call them crutch Pokemon, which is seems to be very appropriate. People only pick them just in order to say, I have this advantage. Extreme speed. And did Juggernaut have aerial light? I believe it did. The Weedle just chilling down here outside the wild zone. Uh-oh, I went the wrong way. It would be dumb if I take a taxi and they say, where to? When I tell them, to the Mega Pokemon, to the Pokemon that's about to Mega Evolve. Uh-oh, I'm stuck here. I think. Yeah. Oh, what's the SBC want? Am I really stuck here? But I'm in the right area. It's in this area. I really do wish I had like a bike or something in this game. Ugh. Anyway, for Dragonite's case, you can expect all of them to be some kind of physical attacker. How the hell do I get up here? No, don't tell me it's gonna be, no, this ain't. No, there's no way to get up there like that. It's funny if I actually would be able to climb on top of that. How do I get up there? Some areas behind the building, but I don't think they're accessible. There's a bridge, or half a bridge, partial bridge, across there, so maybe there's an area on this side that I can use to get up there. That I can use to ascend Or not. Whoa, whoa. Good thing I already had my boy out. I already had a mega, alpha Patrat. Alrighty. Alright, let's head up. Kuroi. What the hell was that sound? Is that a shiny? Hold up. No, get up. Get up. It's a shiny. I caught my first shiny. Might as well check it out while I'm here. Well, it's not a particularly good nature. It's modest. Well, I had a feeling. I mean, this is Q2 we're talking about here. But I did get a shiny. You all saw it. Not that it's... Is that an alpha Talonflame? No, it's not. I do want to... Whoa. But I should be able to make it from this height, though. Really would kind of suck living in these areas while I'm over here using Pokemon attacks to take out a bunch of rocks. I mean, you guys would hear all of this commotion going on right outside your window, and you're just like, what the hell is going on? Okay. This should be fairly simple. How you doing? No mean to be offensive, but you are a Talonflame. Well, we're just going to throw you. That's a miss. Okay. We're all ready to go. Take this guy down before somebody actually does catch it. Try to get people to learn to actually use. Don't rely on high stats and type advantage just to try to win your Pokemon battles. So Dragonite's pretty troublesome Pokemon. If it hits hard, it's built tough. Evolution was only recently discovered too. You don't really know what to expect from it. You're trying to make this thing sound like a huge threat. But you look curious. Something on your mind? Yeah. Yes, I feel like I need to protect the city since the person I'm searching for is here somewhere. Right now that means taking care of Lumios's rogue Mega Evolution problem. I just stepped up. I already. Oh no, I just wanted to get my Pokemon healed. Or something. I will admit, it does seem a lot happier before it Mega Evolved. I guess that's just how Dragonite's face is. I don't know. They just went with some kind of. I'm trying to. I guess I need to. Yeah. Need to remember to take my hand off. Take my finger off of the. Uh oh. Okay, he just moved. Where'd he go? Okay, he's over there. Oh. Haven't gotten pissed off yet. Okay, there he goes. Return. Oh, you? Wait, that's all you do is just other people's shit? He went Ampharos and... He went Ampharos and Altaria. So you're not even going to be original. You're like confirming what I said about... Uh-oh. Head on back. And while we're here... Yeah, you're not doing anything worthwhile. I don't care if you got pissed off that I said that. I feel like it's trying to do something else. Hyper Beam? Hyper Beam. Well, you got called out, son. Now get your ass back down here. That's it. Still hit me though. I'm not sure if my damage has actually gone down. Okay. Come on. You gonna Hyper Beam again? Yep, looks like it. Oh, his shadow actually followed my body. You are a dick, a bitch, and a motherfucker. And you're also a pussy. Eat it. Honestly, Dragon Knight just does not deserve respect. I'd give more respect to Tyranitar, and that's only a little. Xenos will be a place where people in Pokemon, just like folks, of course, ought to go want. Oh, there's no way I'm going to reach that. Well, I can still get there, though. We got a whole Pidgey family over here. Where is that muck of poison? I guess it was further down. Hmm? Yeah, it's over there. Oh, there's a way down over here. If my Jabbar came flopping out, I'd toss it right back in the river. Well, I don't know if you're being insulting or you're just saying I'm going to save its life by putting it back into the water where it needs to be. Yet, I'm still not going to question you about it. Hold on. I don't know how I missed that one. And that's probably how I missed that one. Tyranitar will only give a bit amount of respect only because it can be used differently. Dragonite stats. You're not gonna. Well, you can use Dragonite differently if you really want to. It does have the potential. No one wants to really use that potential. It's always like choice scarf attack. Try to kill your enemy immediately. I remember one person that I played against started off with a Dragonite, but my initial goal was to actually use a oh, it's right there. Was to actually use a Lapras with sheer cold and have Mega Pidgeot mimic the sheer cold, and with sheer cold's sorry, not with sheer cold, with Mega Pidgeot's no guard, it means sheer cold will always hit. This person started off with Dragonite and I think Gengar. No, I had Gengar. I think he had Absol. You try to take immediate advantage in the very beginning, but my whole strat was a 5-turn process that needed to work on each turn. If the strat did not work on the turn, then the whole strat was gonna fail. But it worked out because the strat is, as long as I do the strat right, as long as he doesn't try to interrupt me, as long as anyone doesn't try to interrupt me, the strat will work. And on turn 5, you'll have a super fast Mega Pidgeot with no guard sheer cold. Basically, the Dragonite didn't stand a chance because the beginning was, I believe, Electrode with Explosion, which I also had the Gengar, so actually it might have been Fortress. It might have been Fortress with Explosion. Oh well, anyway. I bet you can handle this on your own. I bet you can handle this on your own. I mean, want to just play Kenshin? Rock, paper, scissors? And just see which one of us just goes alone? We can do this Dragon Ball Z style. That's usually how they play their matches. But you can count on Scrafty and me for help. No, technically I probably should take Gyarados out because he's flying type. For some stupid reason, I'm tempted to go Raichu. But Raichu doesn't have a Mega. I mean, he doesn't have a Mega now. I mean, Prime, I have to get the DLC, which is like $22. These are likely soon Mega Evolve target Tyranitar, the armor Pokemon. I mean, truthfully, I know its category, but I don't want to be rude to Naveen. I expect from its name it possesses impressive defenses. This may be a long fight. My Scrafty should do well against Tyranitar in terms of type matchups. In any case, Tyranitar needs our help, so you simply have to do. But you can handle this on... Yeah, we said that. So I do wonder if it's going to Sand Tomb or Sandstorm during this battle. Back in Gen 3, I saw someone pass stats from Ninjask over to Tyranitar. Oh, I probably should have put... Yeah. I should have took the time to put Energy Ball. Because Psyshock doesn't work on Tyranitar. Why are you following me, bruh? I gave you some amount of respect. Well, not really. I mean, a little bit of respect. Oh, right, and I did have to do Side Shock, which won't work. Dig. Hold up. No, wait. Oh, okay. At least that's a bit more impressive. At least he's doing something different. Unlike Dragonite's little bitch ass. Whoop, dodge that. And we are hitting it a lot. Whoop, whoop. Gonna go ahead and switch it up. Yo, that crocodile is putting in work. Whoa, okay, multiple. I see you, Tyranitar. You're trying to get that respect off of. Trying to get that respect. I respect your. Oh, determination. Again? Come on back. Uh oh. I don't know what the hell he's doing. I don't know if that was like fissure or something. Where'd he go? I'll just Giga Drain that back up. Well, hold up. Hey. I said Mega. Homie is really coming after me now. I gave you some respect, bruh. Chill. Like, bruh, relax. You don't need to be that aggressive. All these other Pokemon gathering and Lumiose and all this rogue. Mega Evolution. I'm relieved when we can finally figure out the cause and put these mysteries to bed. Alright. And now it's time for the true star of the show. No pun intended. Well, sort of. I just started to think, what Pokemon should I be using for I guess Gyarados probably would be the best option. Neither that or Absol. The only problem with Absol is that I get the feeling that getting hit. I mean, I feel like it's just like I feel like Gyarados would take hits a lot better. I cannot possibly be spending this much time. Well, okay, maybe I am because it takes a long time to get to certain locations. Couldn't figure out how to get up to the building with the Dragonite. Anyway, I don't think Gyarados can learn a electric type move. I don't think. I mean, well, an electric type physical move. I know he gets Thunderbolt. However, considering what are your stats like? Your special attack is 121. I'm not even sure if this is the way to get up here. Huh, Slow King. Oh, there's the ladder. Oh, there's an opening here. Well, I guess I can go up that way. May be able to get another Canary doll that'll allow more experience for my Pokemon. Is that a Scrafty over there? It is. Hold on. What direction should I be going in? To my right. Where is it? To my left. It's over there. I don't see the Starmie. Well, just let me try to get this Scrafty real quick. Good evening, sir. Oh, sorry, you're a woman. Nailed on, you lot. You don't want to mess with the Pokemon up ahead, you see? You're shredded in Mega Power, or whatever, and it's ready to blow. So no one's getting by me, capiche? Feel like I've seen you two before, though. It's cute too, ain't it? And that other girl. Well, trainers as strong as you two ought to be able to be alright. Come on, then follow me. Kind of like trying to do the mafia voice, but I actually don't think I'm good at it. For the goodness sake. Which imbecile let two civilians waltz in here when I'm specifically said to said to block off the area? Mr. Philippe. Hi, what are you doing here? We received word of a Pokemon behaving erratically. We cannot allow any Lumiose resident to be harmed, so we came to evaluate the situation. I thought if need be, we could take care of the situation personally. Your intel is spot on. That's how good cardboard works. The erratic Pokemon you were warning us is at risk of undergoing rogue mega evolution, and we're here to calm it down. I see. So you're trying to keep Luminos safe, just like us. Problem is, I'm here on direct orders from the boss. He would hardly be pleased if I simply stepped aside for you two. I'm sure you understand. Then what are we supposed to do? I guess we got a battle. It is simple. If Kyutwo defeats my team, then I will be unable to take on the other opponents. I know you use steel types, but I think you start off with, yeah, Steelix. This will be a little difficult since I am flying. Actually, I could render that pointless. Oh damn, he's still alive. Come on, back up, back up. I summon Caesar! That was a good protect. Oh shit, I'm dark type. Nope, that's not good either. This thing's gonna come out and drill and run. Mega Evolution proves our bond. Let us show you the true beauty of Starmie. You don't really have much choice but to do this immediately. Gonna max just in case. Hope I survive this. I survived. Your true strength lies in throwing out the full strength of your Pokemon. Eh. Your true strength lies in bringing out the strength of your Pokemon, eh? I say you've been honing your skills. Time for us to withdraw, you lot. We can leave things to Team Meads. I can understand why the boss holds you in such high regard. When I first met the boss, I thought nobody could possibly surpass him. But then that crazy Jacinthe girl appeared, and we were all scared shitless. I think I heard her name was pronounced Jacinthe, which I guess makes more sense in the French aspect. Jacinthe? Yeah, now I find that the world may be bigger than I ever imagined. That's kind of funny coming from you, Philippe. You're older than Carbo and the rest of us. Age matters a little when it comes to greatness. I mean, he didn't. Well, I misread it, but whatever. In my childhood years, I was already formidable in physical strength and in my talents for battle. As such, I was able to keep the local ruffians under control and under my command. But I was still nothing but a young fool. I was strong, yes, but it didn't put food on the table. It was only thanks to Lysander's support that I managed to survive those days. That wasn't the case for Mr. Carbo. He negotiated with Lysander, convinced the man to give him seed money for his ventures. Mr. Corbeau started all sorts of businesses, security services, Pokemon couriers, even some things that perhaps weren't entirely above board. He was quite the little upstart, so me and my gang thought he needed to have been taught a lesson. Yet young Corbeau and his partner Venipede, he had a Venipede at that young stage? Oh wait, Venipede, Scolipede, sorry. Venipede is one of the pre-evolves. Gave us the slip at every turn. Always one step ahead until we were forced to admit defeat. He outdid us completely, and in an area entirely unrelated to Pokemon battles, ever since then, he has been the only person I call my boss. I mean, I shouldn't have told you all that. In exchange for your silence, please take this. Is that a water stone? Girl, you could have bought one, or I could have gave you one. Use it on that partner of yours. I'm sure it will surely help you protect Lumios. That good. He basically said, "Good if you do not evolve Staryu to Starmie this very moment. We all know anyone playing this game is wondering when you haven't done it yet. Why you haven't done it yet." I said, when. I guess I was trying to mix. When are you going to actually evolve your damn Staryu? We want to see the long-legged Starmie. Now please make sure to handle things here. If the city goes down, the Rust Syndicate will have no clients left to work with, after all. If I use the stone Philippe gave me, it'll be Starmie versus Starmie. Should I think I should do it? Both of them did say yes. Right, yeah, okay. I'll evolve my partner. Then we'll go. Then we've got to calm that rogue Mega Starmie. Oh, my Gyarados is no longer Mega. Yeah, we can do a nighttime dance. Why not? Don't think that was necessary. Oh, there's a ladder over here. I mean, it really doesn't matter because whether it's night or day, because we're just gonna go to a different location anyway. Make sure you and Pompey stay safe, okay? I still need to consider what Pokemon to use. Definitely not Pompey. I could put Shadow Ball on Rosalina. Yeah. For the time being, I can put Shadow Ball on Rosalina. Then switch it back out. Mega Power rising rapidly. Mega Evolution imminent. Before Starmie's Rogue Mega... Where Starmie's Rogue Mega Evolution sets in. Want me to heal your Pokemon? Well, honestly, I don't think they... Yeah, go ahead just in case. She's the only one who actually offered. Well, maybe that's because some of them actually are low HP. I don't really know what the circumstances for that are to actually trigger it. I'm sure you and Pompey stay safe. Dang, we should catch a Starmie. You should name it Ariel after the Little Mermaid because she's got legs! She went to the sea witch and she got legs! What just happened? What's going on here? The Starmie just got legs and he's using them like a mofo. Oh, come on. Why do I have to hit this thing 8 times before it mega evolves? Whoa! Did this thing learn extreme speed? What's the good? Oh man! Get you back in here. Woo! That boy tried to get me with the hydro pump. I'm firing the laser. He's still going? Dude, chill. Okay. Wait, no, he's still going. Is that all he's gonna do? Ah, crap. Yeah, I thought he might try it again. Don't know why I did charm. Great. Uh, if he wasn't jumping around so much, this wouldn't be that big of a deal. But shoot him in the back, and he's gone. Starmanite. Good work. That's another rogue Pokemon successfully calmed. These battles really take it out of you, huh? I know we gotta help these poor Pokemon and stop their suffering, but geez, they don't let up with super fierce attacks. That is true. I mean, Starmie got legs immediately learned extreme speed. What's going on here? And all that running around and dodging, it leaves me absolutely starving. That left you starving? You got hungry from that? Well, I guess it probably sapped the energy away from you. I guess that would be a much more substantial explanation. Do you think Lumino's restaurants must have started all this as a plot to bring in customers? Nah, couldn't be. That'd be wild. That'd be stupid if that was the actual reason. Back to Hotel Z. Alright. We'll do that. Put the mystical fire back on. Alright. Before I do that, though, there's something I've just been wanting to do. Don't really have a good spot. I guess I'd have to go up. Just a way for me to go up. There's probably no way for me to go up, is there? Well, this part is actually pretty cool. We can try doing this here. No, come over here. Come over here. Gardevoir. I don't know who's looking at me right now, but they're about to get their ass whooped. Not the right move we wanted to make. I don't know if I can make it up here. There's no wall? Yeah. Of course I would fall off. Just need you to turn around. There we go. Tuh. I can't believe I can actually do the princess, sorry, the Sailor Moon magical girl pose. Anyway. Oh wait, I forgot I have to do this. Like this. And don't. Actually, it kind of makes it seem like that she's choking me. Also, I did kind of want to try it this way too. I think that looks a lot better, right? Oh. You know, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Thank you for watching Q2 play Pokemon Legends X through B. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, share with your friends, comment down below. Subscribe if you want to see more. All I can say is that we're nearing the end. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I kind of hope that I'm able to finish this before it's time, well, before 6 a.m. from my time zone area. Anyway, thank you guys for watching my video. I'll see you guys in the next video. But until then, take care of yourselves and have a very good night. Peace!